How's it going, YouTube? That was just such a bad intro. It is good to be back. It has certainly been a while. I just wanted to make this quick little video to kind of update you guys on what I've been working on and what's new. Starting off with this place here. This is my new backyard. We moved about 2.5 months ago, and we're building a pickleball court. Well, obviously it's not a pickleball court yet. We just finished pouring the concrete a few weeks ago. Anyways, I'm gonna make a full video on the whole documentation of the court building process, which I'm really excited for. This has been a long time in the making and I can't wait to show you guys. But I wanted to give you guys something at least in the meantime and show you guys what I've been working on from home. This thing right behind me here, you probably have seen it on my Instagram and shorts. But this is pretty much all I've been doing at home. I've been spending a lot of time working on my technique using this infinite ball net machine. It's super awesome. And I wanted to show you guys a few drills that I've been working on. So let's bring you along with me here and let's see what this thing does. So for this first thing that I like to do, I like to just warm up my ground strokes. And I'm gonna work on my forehand and backhand side. And I'm only going about like 50% power, and I'm going for max accuracy. And I'm working on hitting those 3 green dots that says dink on it. And I'm working kind of like on a drive drop hybrid here. And I'm just working on getting a really consistent contact point. Try to get right above that white line there. So again, I'm working on my backhand and my forehand. I think it's important to work both pretty equally. Before I had a two-handed backhand, I would always do this. Which is, you know, not a bad thing to do. I think Jack Sock and Tyson McGuffin do that a lot. But I've noticed ever since I've developed this two-handed backhand, I'm able to get back into position a lot better. So this shot right here, before I didn't have that. Before I'd have to like run outside the court to be able to even hit that, which is kind of funny because my two-handed backhand was terrible before.
And go. Okay, pause.
But shout out to Fook and Marcel for teaching me and fixing up my two-handed backhand. All right, sorry about that. The camera actually died because it was still too sunny out and it's too hot out here. So I had to wait for the sun to set. But let's get back into it. So the next drill that we're gonna do is, now I'm gonna step a little bit closer. So now these balls, same exact balls, but just because I'm a little bit closer, I can actually attack now. So I'm gonna work on a few things. I'm gonna work on my forehand rolls here. And for this one, I actually like standing all the way to the side and then I'll come crashing middle. So I'll stand over here. And as soon as that ball launches, then I go for it. So this one's a really good one to practice kind of hand-eye coordination on the move. And it helps you to be able to cover your forehand zone. Just like that. And I'll actually work on my backhand side as well. I've been watching a lot of Annalie Waters.
I got a little look.
Best backhand in the game. But she's like all the way out here. And she does that incredible two-handed backhand, but she's like all the way here. And she could just angle it wherever she wants.
So powerful.
Yeah, I'll try to do about 10 to 15 per side. So I could get some good repetitions on hitting some volleys on my forehand and backhand side. Some of you might be wondering what I have on the edge of my paddle. This is actually something I stumbled upon recently. This is copper. It basically serves the same function as lead tape would, except copper is not toxic. Except with copper, it is a lot less dense. So this entire copper strip only weighs 0.2 ounces. So it's not a lot of extra weight, but you could distribute it really evenly around the entire perimeter of the paddle. I've noticed that Andre Daescu, Annalie Waters, they both put lead tape around the entire perimeter of their paddles, and their paddles are super head heavy. And I kind of wanted to experiment with that a little bit, except I didn't want it to be super, super heavy, so I found this cool solution. And I actually think the copper looks really sleek. I don't put extra tape over it because you don't need to cover it up, but it does look really cool and it sticks really well. I thought it would fly off my paddle, especially without covering it up, but it actually stays on pretty well. I'll put the link in the description for you guys if you want to go check it out. It's pretty interesting. Okay, time for our last drill and probably the most important one. And this one's a drop drill. And with the drop drill, I'm favoring consistency by giving myself a point for every good drop that I make. And then if I hit a drop that's too short or too high, I'll subtract a point. And my goal is to get to at least 10. That's my goal here. And I'm gonna work on my backhand drops first. Good start. -1. All right, here we go. All right, that's one drop. So I'm at 0 since I got -1 on the first one. Now I'm at +1. So I'm just really trying to be ultra consistent here. Getting nice and low. All right, I think we're at +2. +3. With my backhand, I'm trying to work on my two-handed topspin drop. 3. 4. I used to only go for slices on my backhand, but I really have been enjoying the utility and angles I could get with my two-handed backhand. I think I'm at 5 or something. That's 6. Just trying to get to 10. What's after 6? 7, I think. 8. So yeah, with a two-hand, I get a lot of topspin, which I really like because it adds a lot of pressure and you could be a bit more aggressive. I think that's 9. All right, last one. Can I make it? Yeah, a little bit short. Let's do a better one. And after this, we'll move to our forehand side. All right, we're gonna wrap the video up here. Thanks so much again for tuning in. In about 3 weeks or so, we're gonna be fully finishing this court, and I have a lot of new content planned for you guys, so it's gonna be super exciting. As always, catch you guys in the next one.